Here's a quote from the great physicist John Archibald Wheeler, and the quote reads as follows: "Every quantum fluctuation, every field of force, even the fabric of space and time, derives its meaning, its significance, its very existence to apparatus elicited answers to yes or no questions." So, what does this really mean? This means that the fundamental aspects of reality, the fundamental aspects of what we call reality, which include quantum fluctuations and space-time, are defined through interactions with measurement devices, emphasizing the role of observation in quantum mechanics. So that's very clear that science would agree on all this. So quantum fluctuations influence the fabric of space-time. And they do this by causing temporary changes in energy levels, which can lead to the creation of virtual particles and affect cosmic phenomena. Just imagine, observation affects cosmic phenomena. And these fluctuations are integral to quantum field theory and can result in effects like the Casimir effect. They also play a role in shaping the universe's large-scale structure by influencing the distribution of galaxies and contributing to dark energy, which affects cosmic expansion. Additionally, they may generate quantum entanglement between gravitationally polarizable subsystems. Okay, those are technicalities, but what we're saying here, very clear, that observation affects quantum fluctuations, the fabric of space-time, and the large-scale structure of the universe. So they also affect gravity. So quantum fluctuations impact gravitational waves by introducing noise and potential entanglement in the gravitational field. While gravitational fields are treated as quantum fields, these fluctuations cause random variations or noise in the motion of objects influenced by gravity. And this is potentially detectable by gravitational detectors like LIGO. There was a Nobel Prize awarded for that. Additionally, quantum fluctuations of space-time can generate quantum entanglement between gravitationally polarized or polarizable subsystems, affecting the behavior of gravitational waves and their interactions with matter. So now we are saying that the entire fabric of space-time depends, and the large-scale order depends on apparatus-derived answers to yes or no questions, yes or no questions. Yes, no, binary ways of asking questions. Now, there is something that is even more interesting, and that is something called the quantum eraser experiment. So the quantum eraser experiment demonstrates non-locality by showing that the decision to erase or retain which path information can affect the interference pattern even after a photon has been detected in the delayed choice quantum eraser variant. The choice to measure or erase this information is made after the entangled partner photon has been detected, suggesting an apparent influence of future actions on past events. This highlights quantum entanglement's non-local nature, where entangled particles remain connected regardless of distance, allowing actions on one particle to instantaneously affect its partner. So Now, when you ask scientists who or what is the observer, they'll say it's a classical system. It's a biological being, a human being, using an apparatus. Okay. This to me does not make sense because that means that you and I, as biological beings, are affecting the nature and the large scale structure of the entire universe, you and I, as biological beings. So I offer a slightly different interpretation of this for you. And that interpretation is that the real observer is non local, and that the experimenter, the human experimenter, the apparatus, and the fabric of space time are entangled. And this is an interpretation, I think, that quantum mechanics could accommodate. Quantum entanglement suggests that particles can be interconnected over large distances, influencing each other instantaneously. So, in this context, the observer's role is crucial as measurements affect the system state. And as I mentioned, the notion of non local observer and universal entanglement is the only idea that makes sense to me. That the real you is not the body mind, but the non local level of existence that includes the body mind, the apparatus, and the observed effects of observation. That the ultimate observer is non local, which means exists outside of space time. And this notion challenges that all physical phenomena are confined to space time, but it also suggests that the existence of non material principles outside of space time govern quantum phenomena. Non material principles outside of space time. So, what are those non material principles? Those are principles of the awareness of existence, the awareness of existence, the non local being, the consciousness that is self regulating, self evolving, is non locally correlated, is infinitely creative, is fundamental, is without cause because it's outside of space-time, and causality only applies to the fabric of space-time, only to the theater of space-time and causality, which is the manifest level of existence. But the universe, with its quantum fluctuations, the fabric of space-time, force fields, is being regulated and is evolving in a domain of existence which is beyond space-time. But you, as a biological system, and your choices, delayed eraser experiment, wave particle duality, the apparatus you choose, your choices as a person are somehow entangled with the choices that the universe is making or universal consciousness is making right now. Okay. Universal consciousness influences the appearance of the universe through the human mind, which is entangled with the human body, with the apparatus, and with the observed phenomena. So, in other words, you participate in the creation of the universe. The human mind participates in the creation of the universe. Mind boggling, but also very empowering, because the real you, in which the body mind and the apparatus and the observed phenomena occur, all correlated, the real you is the ground of all existence. But it functions through somehow entangling itself with choices made by the human mind. This is what John Wheeler meant, I think, when he introduced the idea of a participatory universe. You participate, even as a person, you participate in the appearance of the universe, which is a result of quantum fluctuations, to yes or no questions, um, through apparatuses created by humans, etc., etc. This is the deepest dark mystery. Deepest dark mystery. Are you influencing, even as a person, the appearance of the fabric of space-time and causality? Even as a person, even as a human mind, which is entangled with the cosmic mind. And that level of existence is beyond birth and death, because it is not in the theater of space-time and causality. I find this exhilarating, and I am obsessed with these ideas, love sharing them with you, and love your feedback as well. And just to remind you that Digital Dharma is available. It is how to use AI to elevate spiritual intelligence, to use AI as a research assistant, which I do as assistant, which I do all the time, and how to use it as a health coach, both for mental and physical well-being. And my twin, digitaldeepak.ai, can help you achieve all of this. Thank you.